From WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University, this is Sessions from Studio A. Sessions from Studio A is a showcase for local and touring artists playing original music here in our region. We record their live sets and bring the concerts to you wherever you're listening from. Joining us this week from right down the road here in DeKalb is Mind Excavation. The metal band recently released their second full-length album titled The Fisher King on all streaming platforms. We'll talk with band members about the making of that record and hear songs from The Fisher King recorded live in Studio A. It's Mind Excavation coming up this hour on a brand new Sessions from Studio A. This is Sessions from Studio A. I'm your host, Spencer Tritt, welcoming Mind Excavation to the show this week. The band is based right here in DeKalb and recently put out their second studio album, The Fisher King. We'll talk with Mind Excavation about that record later on. But first, let's start off the show fittingly with the first track off of the new album, The Fisher King. This is Mind Excavation with Living for the End, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A.
Release the skeletons and reach up to the sky. Purify, wash your hands. Heaven knows maybe we will meet again. Follow the leader has grown cold. Your cards are given face up, and you get to lay them down. Paradise, afterlife, free of hate. On the rock when you're carrying doesn't wait. Pull you down, about to ground. Release the skeletons and reach up to the sky. Purify, wash your hands. Heaven knows maybe we will meet again.
This is Sessions from Studio A, and you just heard Mind Excavation playing live here in the studio with us, and I'm joined with the band. Thanks so much for coming out, everyone, and playing in Studio A for us today.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Let's get a little history and background of this group and this lineup here. You're all from DeKalb, is that correct?
Not technically.
I grew up on the south side, so I'm a transplant. I lived in St. Charles recently, probably the last 10 years or so, and kind of met these guys because I saw them playing Black Sabbath online. So.
Oh yeah, okay. And how did this get started? How did you get formed? I know some of you have backgrounds, of course, in other bands and stuff too. So how did this get going?
I guess me and Bob, the drummer, kind of, I stole him from another buddy, and then we started doing our thing, and just kind of went from there. Then next Rob joined the band, and then we decided we'd be good to have another guitar player, and and there we are.
I want to talk about the sound of this band, finding the sound of Mind Excavation, because Kenny, I've heard some of your other bands in the past, and I've heard you play, more like thrash metal too, or it's a little faster, a little, Slayer kind of sounding. This project though, little slower tempos.
I don't know if it's intentional, but it does. That's kind of how it seems to feel, and it feels right, at least to me.
Yeah, was that a conscious thing then, or did that just kind of happen? Talk about finding kind of the sound of this group then.
I don't know, just the riffs. We do a lot of jamming, and it seems like everything comes out of a jam. I mean, we have 400 and something song ideas right now, which is a little overwhelming.
Yeah, Ken tapes everything, so like all our sessions, all our jams, everything he's got it all cataloged.
So every time we have a song idea, I have to make a name for it, and then it's all then I make CDs. When I fill up a full CD, I give everyone one with the song ideas, but we haven't really taken that to the next degree of as far as trying to work on those, a lot of it.
As far as going back, yeah. But
Right.
a lot of the stuff
Kind of
we
our
write.
next project.
Yeah, that's a cool way to work, to just kind of record almost the whole practice session, the whole jam, and then you kind of have all that to mine through.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I press pause between each song, and that way I can easily pick things out. And,
Okay, you can tell, when a song ends at
Right.
least. That could be daunting if, you're just
Right,
looking
one-
at
1 hour
hours of audio.
Non-stop, yeah, exactly.
So then will you kind of go through then and maybe a riff catches your ear and you're like, okay, that moment could be developed further? Tell us a little bit about kind of the writing process.
I think that's kind of the goal. I think we've had a couple things come out of those jams like that, and they kind of really blow up into some of our better songs. And then once in a while
Find
we'll
My
bring
Day
in
was one of those.
Find My Day. I think it was a riff that Ian started jamming on, and we just kind of picked it up. And once Ken starts singing to it and stuff, and we get sort of a bridge and a chorus, and it just kind of evolves very naturally, actually.
Yeah, 100% natural.
For sure. I mentioned I knew Kenny in the past. Some of his other projects. Did the rest of you guys kind of come from a metal background?
I played around the city for years. I used to play in like old death metal bands. I played in a band called Reprobation for probably about 20 years, off and on. And came out this way. I played with a band called Blue to Get Knocked, which was a black metal band. Previous to this, I was in a band called Living Terror, which was a thrash metal band. So yeah, a lot of all heavier
Nice.
stuff.
Cool.
Like I said, I saw these guys playing Black Sabbath though, and I listened to everything. Probably one of the best shows I ever saw in my life was Prince. To give you a gauge, I go from heavy to anything.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah.
And we mentioned these jams, and you actually filmed some of these too. And I think I saw on your Facebook page.
Yeah, we just record every once in a while. We record it right onto my phone, and they seem to come out fairly decent as far as the sound down there. So
Yeah, we get a good one. We post it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you have a real cool practice space too. I think the coolest basement in DeKalb probably at your place. We were talking before in the studio about how your vinyl collection down there, and you said you got those stands from Record Revolution when it closed down.
Closed, yep, I bought
Wow.
5 of them.
That's funny you say that because when I saw these guys jamming online, I saw that and I was like, "Are these jamming in a record store?" That's what I thought too. What's going on here?
We're talking with Mind Excavation from DeKalb this hour on Sessions from Studio A and hearing the band recorded live. Let's get back to that live performance with another one from their latest album, The Fisher King. This is Searching, recorded live by Mind Excavation. Mind Excavation, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A. You can find their new album, The Fisher King, out now on all streaming platforms, and check out more from Mind Excavation on Facebook and Instagram. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more from my talk with band members and more from their live recording. This is Sessions from Studio A. Welcome back to Sessions from Studio A. I'm Spencer Tritt. Let's get right back into our session with metal and hard rock band Mind Excavation. Their latest album, The Fisher King, is out now streaming on Spotify and Apple Music, and we'll keep things going now with another one from that new record. This is Astral Traveler, recorded live by Mind Excavation. Mind Excavation, recorded live on sessions from Studio A. That last one was the title track of their new album, The Fisher King. Find that on streaming services, and you can also check out more from the band over on Facebook and Instagram at Mind Excavation. There's also behind-the-scenes video from this session over on WNIJ.org and on the WNIJ YouTube channel. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more music, and when we get back from the break, I'll talk with the band about recording that new album, The Fisher King. Stay tuned for more from Mind Excavation on sessions from Studio A.
For the sun to rise and feeling uninspired.
This is Sessions from Studio A on WNIJ. Let's get back into our session with Mind Excavation, metal band from here in DeKalb. Before I talk with them about their latest record, The Fisher King, and the making of that, let's hear one more from that record. This one's titled The Space Between. It's Mind Excavation, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A. Let's get into talking about this new album. So, The Fisher King, you guys put out earlier this year. First question, who or what is The Fisher King?
It's kind of a multi-dimensional thing. The song's actually about. It sort of takes reference from, the Arthurian legend of the Fisher King, and then there's also, there's more of a personal spin on the story as far as our record goes.
I'm not familiar with the legend. Tell me a little bit about that.
Basically, the Fisher King was sort of this king that was wounded. There's different versions of it, but he's sort of wounded by his own pride or his own, stubbornness or whatnot, and he's sort of ineffective, and he sort of sits and waits for someone who is pure to come along and sort of redeem him. On the album, there's actual audio narration. So like when the Fisher King actually breaks down in the middle, it tells you, it sort of starts telling the story and stuff like that. But
Personally, for me, it's my dad it's partially based upon him being he was from Norway and he worked on the fishing boats and whatnot, and it's like, it's pretty personal for me, but, the whole concept of everything kind of comes together in that song, because the whole album has somewhat of a concept to it,
It definitely has a flow to it too, and the album artwork I wanted to mention too looks really cool. This the king kind of on this throne in a forest, and he's almost becoming part of the forest. Tell us a little bit about that album artwork too.
So I was actually volunteering at an art gallery for a while, and a guy came through with the show named Chris Hodge and just had this amazing artwork. I mean, he had portraits that he hand drew. He sort of hand draws it by ink, and they're as tall as you and me. Some of them,
wow.
and it's like a full portrait of it might be a guy in sort of a steampunk setting, and there's just imagine all these gears and all these things around him. And so he had this very intricate art, and I actually didn't meet him in person. I just saw his art at the gallery, and I said, well, I gotta contact this guy. And so, I got a hold of him and I asked him to do the art for us. And I don't know if he's, how much he is into, part of that Arthurian legend is tied into religion and whatnot. And I think he might be a little bit religious. And when I brought up the Fisher King to him, he got very excited about it and it seemed like it was something, it really turned him on. So it just kind of worked. And then I just sort of let him do his thing. I think we had an idea to have the king there, and I just kind of let him go wild. And that's his style of artwork. His name is Chris Hodge, and he does art shows all around the area here. And
check out
all
of his art.
He's amazing. Yeah, he's on Facebook and he's all over the internet and stuff. So
very cool.
Chris Hodge, he's an amazing artist.
Tell us a little bit about the production process and the making of the album too. Did you go into a studio to record, or was that done at your space? Tell us about the making of it.
Well, we ended up we did our thing and we got all our songs together, kind of pre-production wise, and decided that we wanted to record something. And I think it snowballed into a bigger idea of like, let's just record this whole group of songs and try to make an album. And I think we talked about the flow. So we picked the ones that flowed, everything that flowed very well. And we ended up going over to Doug Agee, who is over in Geneva. And he's got a studio called Alpha Sound Studios, I believe.
Yep.
And, we worked out a deal with him for hourly and just come in there and record. And he stuck with us for on and off with 6 or 8 months, something like that. We came in, did the basic tracks, and then we came back and like really nailed down all of our tracking. And it was we took a break off over the holidays and stuff like that. So it was kind of a process. We stretched it out. We didn't want to like rush it or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So we took our time, and it was like, I don't know about these guys, but when I've been in the studio in the past, it was always like go, 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 and time is money. And the first thing I think I ever recorded was $600 over a weekend in a studio. And it sounds good and everything, but it was just way too quick. So this was like, we took our time, and I think we did it right.
And we did everything. Yeah. I mean, when we went into the studio, we laid them down pretty quickly too. I mean, it wasn't
got the basic tracks
down. Like right away.
I think stretching it out over such a long period of time kind of helped us capture sort of our sound that's sort of based around jamming a lot and kind of having sort of free form, letting ideas kind of come out that way versus like, nailing stuff down right away. And,
as opposed to, already going into the studio, like this is exactly how it's going to be. Could have a little room for some
the songs
changes
like,
there.
Better, I think.
Yeah, I mean, when we play, we do switch up songs to a degree as well, He almost never plays his solos the same, so which is which is cool. I like that.
Are there physical copies too that people can get at
Not
shows?
yet.
Not yet.
Any plans for
Yes.
to do some
We'd
physical?
like to do some vinyl,
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
especially with the artwork. I'd love to see the artwork
Yeah.
on an album cover. You know.
And it was actually designed for that too. So it
Right.
was designed to be at full scale for an album. So right now it's available anywhere. I think anywhere you can stream. You know, your Apple, your
It's on
YouTube,
Amazon,
Amazon,
Spotify.
everything. Yeah.
Awesome.
Spotify.
What's coming up for the band as we get into this new year here? Any plans, any shows or other plans coming up for the band?
I think we're going to continue just writing music. We're looking for shows. There's nothing really on the horizon at the moment, but we're always looking. So anyone wants to book us, contact
Yeah.
us.
And we just love playing. So I mean, we're keep on doing what we're doing, and we want to get into more of a writing process right now. I think it's time to really kind of focus on that.
Yeah, it's time for some new stuff again.
Cool. So already looking ahead to the next batch of songs, the
Absolutely.
next album.
Yep.
Where's the best place people can follow you to keep up with new dates, shows coming up, all of that good stuff?
Probably Facebook is the most basic place.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to get all our news, and we'll be posting our gigs, and anytime we jam and record it or something, and we we want to show a video,
Cool. That's Mind Excavation on Facebook.
We have a YouTube as well. There's some videos on YouTube
Oh, yeah.
of us playing live and in the basement there and stuff.
Remind people one more time where the best place they can listen to your music and find this new album, The Fisher King.
Right now, you can stream our new album on Spotify and Apple Music. You can buy it on Apple Music. You can get it anywhere you can stream music. Search for The Fisher King, Mind Excavation, and it'll pop right up.
All right, well, Mind Excavation, thanks so much again for coming out to Studio A and playing for us. Great show today.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for having us.
Imagine a man, all alone and tired, waiting for the sun to rise and feeling uninspired. So much left to say, yet you said so little. So much that you feel with no one there to know. I remember you before your blue turned to gray. The deepest thoughts ran wildly, you were lost in the day. Were you in need of a place to hide? Did you reach for a star that was a little too high? There once was a man with the fire inside, a yelling heart till stone eyes. light shine down, or will it be just good? I hope you find what you're looking for and figure out what is in store for you at the end of this plane. And if you exist, will you live again?
Mind Excavation, recorded live on Sessions from Studio A. That one is closing out the band's performance in Studio A and our show for this week. That one was titled M.I., and you can find that on their debut album Fragments of the Mind on their Bandcamp page. Also, check out Mind Excavation's new album, The Fisher King, out now streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all the streaming places. The band is Ken Jacobson on guitar and lead vocals, Ian Flynn on guitar, Rob McMurrin on drums, and Rob Whitworth on bass. Also, find more info from Mind Excavation, including news from the band, upcoming dates, all of that good stuff, over on their Facebook and Instagram at Mind Excavation. You can also head to WNIJ.org, where this full episode is posted, along with behind-the-scenes video from the band's performance here in Studio A. You can also find all past episodes of Sessions from Studio A over there. A big thanks to Mind Excavation for joining us, and to you for listening in this hour. If you are a local artist and you're interested in being featured on our show, send a submission in with some music. Just email us at sessions@niu.edu. Sessions from Studio A is produced at WNIJ Studios on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Producers are Sam Knofsker, Mike Lundgren, and yours truly. I'm Spencer Tritt. Thanks so much for joining me this week, and I will see you next time on another edition of Sessions from Studio A.